Hi guys, this is a video to show you how to connect an APM to an AirWatch cloud instance or on-premise to check device enrollment before putting the doors to any application in the backend of the APM. So actually in my environment I have an APM, okay, this one open to internet. I have my AirWatch cloud instance on this server. Uh, and I have as well an iPad, okay, an iPad enrolled already. So the purpose of this video is not to show you to set the AirWatch side, so you can do it by yourself in searching on Google, but the purpose is just to show you how to set and configure the APM side with the AirWatch app and how to use the iRule to make the REST API connection between APM and AirWatch. So I have downloaded the latest app for AirWatch, and I have filled the few requests, so few information needed, like my server, this one, AirWatch server, my login password, my REST API key provided in group and settings information, and that's it. So the app sets an internal VS, this one, so with a random IP address, not used in your self IP network. So this is just a sideband connection, so it's very easy to understand. Actually, on this internal VS there is an error here, and this error, the connector, is just here to make the connection to AirWatch. So have a look. This is the two errors. The sideband is this one, so it's just a connection to my host, AirWatch IP. So there is a resolve lookup, and connection is done on port 80. So I made a change from 443 to 80 in order to make some TCP dev and so on. And we have some logs to know if the request is good or not, if we can reach the server. This is the first error, very easy to understand. This is a sideband connection. The second one, this one, must be put in an APM virtual server. So in my big IP, I have an APM VS, this one, 10.10, 11.11. This is my global VP E. So have a look at my VP. So in my video, I'm gonna use this link here, AirWatch. So first of all, I make a client type. If it's a VMware View client, I use a PCOIP proxy directly. So it's not the case in my video. And the video, I'm gonna use VPN. So we go to fallback, check the landing URI. It will be AirWatch. I'm gonna use a collect device info. We will have a look on this later on. I will check the environment, and if everything is okay in the AirWatch side, I'm gonna open the door for the VPN with the client cert authentication. So the most important point is here. So you need to first of all set your iRule. Okay, so the iRule has been set with several agent ID. So first of all, when you finish your IAP filling, you can see the variables. So my server, my account, my password, my REST API keys, my resolver, public internet, and at the beginning, when access policy agent event, we have some settings to set variables. Anyway, and I have changed as well these lines in order to support iOS 7 and iOS 8. So actually it's very easy to understand. It's just a switch with agent ID for device collect, device message, device detail, and so on and so on and so on. So we have the device security, we can have machine organization, the application install or information regarding the user and the device and so on. So if you want more information regarding this API, it's very easy. So have a look. This is a post done by the iWorld. You can see it's API v1 MDM devices, UDID or serial number anyway, and this is the path. So for each one, it's a different one. Okay, this is a query, and so on. So if we go to the AirWatch portal, there is the help for the API, and you can find all the URI for the API. So in my case, we're gonna use the query. Where is it? We have query, this one. So we're gonna use this one. So it's a post on UDID because I can gather UDID or retrieve UDID from the edge client. I'm gonna show you, and I make a request to know if the device is identified or not in the AirWatch instance. So if the device is just enrolled. So it's very easy. So I use one API. So I don't remember which one is it. So have a look. You click on collect device. It's AirWatch device collect. Okay. This is my agent ID. The first one. So it's a post with UDID, my UDID, and the query. And if I have a 202 answer from the server, that means that the device is enrolled into AirWatch. That's it. It's very, very easy to understand. And of course, we have many logs, and we're gonna check on the big IP the logs. So get back to the device here. So on my iPad, I have pushed one profile for the VPN configuration. So this is my profile. Profile push is this one, on-demand Paris. And I have pushed a user certificate for authentication. And I have set as well the VPN configuration with FQDN and on-demand VPN. So it's very, very easy to understand. So just have a look. On the VPN side, I have set the server, paris.f5c.com/airwatch. Okay, if I just remind you, /airwatch. Okay, so I use this branch. And I've set a certificate on-demand VPN. So on-demand VPN for one subdomain. That is my local domain in my lab is demolab.local. Easy. So if I go to my iPad, let me show you. On my iPad, I have in settings, I have new profile pushed by AirWatch. So the first one, MDM, is pushed by AirWatch. The second one is mine anyway. The third is a new one from AirWatch as well. And the last one, on-demand Paris v9, is this one. Okay, so if I click on it, I can see my user certificate put in a profile, and I can see as well my VPN configuration. To see the VPN configuration, just switch to the edge client, settings, and this is the configuration. Okay, configuration has been pushed by AirWatch, and you can find the certificate named Mathieu. So first of all, to check if everything is okay on the APM side, just try to connect. Okay, just to check if the connection is good, if QDN is good, and so on. Setting good, perfect. So connection is good. So my demonstration is just to show you that I'm gonna use an on-demand VPN So in my Safari browser, I'm gonna try to reach an internal domain, and we should see the edge client starting by itself automatically, and we're gonna see if the API, if the sideband connection is okay, is good to connect to AirWatch and check the enrollment. So my log. So this is due to the test. I clean. Switch back to my iPad, to Safari. So I have my Exchange server in the backend into my lab in Paris. So I try to connect. So I'm looking at the top left corner. I should see the VPN coming up. So on the backend, you can see the log. So first of all, VPN is up, and I can join my internal domain, exchange-demolab.local. And on the APM side, I can see my iRole logs. So iOS 7 detected. This is my APM session ID. The post, this is the sideband connection to this server with this IP address. And I have an answer from the server is valid response on the sideband. Answer is 202, and 202 is a matching, a good matching. Perfect. So I can go back to my VP and choose the environment. And it's very easy. If my session AirWatch device wake up condition equal 1, that means that the device is enrolled, and I can continue. So as you can see, it's very easy to understand because in the iRole, everything is log. So if the answer come back with a 202 answer, that means the device is enrolled in the server. If it's another answer, the device is not. Just to make a test, we can use a REST client. In my case, it's Cocoa. And I try to post exactly the same request. So this one, okay, it's exactly the same. This is API. I specify that I want to check the UDID. I post my UDID and with a / query. If I submit, I have a 202 answer accepted. So perfect. That means that the device is enrolled in the server, and you can see my information, okay, with my authentication. And you can do the same with the user. So this is the same request, but with /user, and it's a get now. I have so an answer 200 with no error, perfect. And I have information regarding the user for this device. So this device has been enrolled for user F5 test with my email address and in this group with a full access. So you can make matching between the user enrolled for this device and the user in the certificate, for instance. So it's very, very useful and powerful when you connect APM to AirWatch. And you just need to use this rule and select the right agent ID that you want to check between APM and AirWatch. So I hope this presentation can help you to understand the concept and how to use it. And feel free to contact me. See you.